What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, how's it going? This is my YouTube channel about the greatest football team, the greatest football franchise of all time that might be building a stadium in Indiana, even though they're the Chicago Bears. Oh my gosh. Illinois, get your shit together. The Chicago Bears are the most popular sports team in your state. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're all staying safe, you're staying warm. Pray for the homeless. I have done mock drafts where I've stayed at number 25, which I don't want to do. I have done a mock draft where we traded down for number 25, but I've yet to do a mock draft where we trade up from number 25. I'm gonna say 9 or 10. There's a lot of Bears fans, not me included. I want to trade down, get more draft picks because we have like 5 holes to fill. But in this draft, I'm going to, of course, using a draft simulator, draft up. So let's get right to it. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to be trading down. I'm going to pause the draft at number 8. Now the 9th pick, he's still on the board. Jeremiah Love, the great running back out of Notre Dame. If he's not taken, it wouldn't surprise me if the Chiefs traded up. I'm trying to think. It wouldn't surprise me if the Chiefs traded up a few spots to make sure they got Jeremiah Love. They've never had a great running back. So the Chiefs aren't going to trade up. They're going to trade down with us. And here we go. I paused it at number 10. Propose a trade. Cincinnati Bengals. Confirm. We want your number 10. We'll give her our number 25. It's going to cost us our first round pick next year. Our second round pick next year. Probably our third round pick this year. Proposed trade. Confirm. Trade has been accepted. Alright, number 10. Oh my gosh. It has a Chiefs taking defensive tackle Peter Woods. But we're not taking Jeremiah Love. Even though I still believe we're going to release DeAndre Swift. But we're going to go after a free agent running back. Ryan Poles will. Jordan Tyson, even if we needed a wide receiver, I would not touch him with a 10-foot pole. He's had so many injuries. God bless the team that drafts him. It might be the Dolphins at number 11. But I see at number 10 a guy who reminds me of Brian Urlacher, Sonny Styles, the phenomenal Sonny Styles. Shout out to AJ Styles. I still think he's not going to retire. He's going to go to TNA. Anyways, why I love, he reminds me of Brian Urlacher, because like Brian Urlacher, he started off as a safety and ended up playing linebacker, meaning he's a really good pass coverage linebacker. We had the worst pass coverage linebacker crew in the NFL. TJ Edmonds, horrible pass coverage linebackers. Sonny Styles is 6'4", 235. Sonny Styles at times gets overlooked alongside his teammate Arvell Reese. Yeah, Arvell Reese. Everyone's talking about Arvell Reese. He's probably going to be number 2 or 3. Definitely top 5 pick. He's a linebacker. We'll see after 2 years who's the better linebacker, Reese or Sonny Styles. The phenomenal Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles at times gets overlooked alongside his teammate Arvell Reese, but there's a strong argument to make Styles is a true top off-ball linebacker in the class, with Reese being a potential edge converter. A former safety who started 12 games in 2023, Styles switched to linebacker in 2024 and was a revelation for the Buckeyes championship defense, racking up 100 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 5 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. In 2025, Styles earned first team All-Big Ten and All-American honors and distinguished himself as one of the best defenders in the nation. Let's get down to positional value. Will naturally come up in conversations regarding Styles, but he's a blue chip linebacker prospect with his raw grade and has all-pro potential as a Mike, middle linebacker, or Will in the NFL, outside linebacker. He's most likely going to be an outside linebacker, but you know what? Wherever the Bears want to play him, he's a game changer. He's going to be a game changer. He reminds me a lot of Brian Urlacher. In the same way, Brian Urlacher at New Mexico State started off as a safety and turned into a linebacker. One of the greatest linebackers of all time. Resume draft. Oh, here comes. We're getting the 15th pick and the 46th pick. Reject. We're taking Sonny Styles. Now, with that being said, the next pick is until 57, so we're obviously going to trade down. We need offensive tackle, defensive tackle, and a safety. If this looks good, I might be open to wanting to trade up. We just got so many holes, so many needs. We don't have one single safety that's signed right now. We don't have one single safety that's signed. We've got 3 middle linebackers, 2 outside linebackers. Alright. Panthers offering the 83rd, 119th pick and their 3rd round pick in 2027, and I will be accepting that because we're going to get some good picks. This is a deep defensive tackle class. There's a safety who I really like out of South Carolina, number 83. We're getting a 106 pick and 128 from the Texans. I'm going to reject it. the 84th and 257 from the Packers. I'm going to reject it. We're going to go for defensive tackle Darrell Jackson Jr. He is a beast incarnate. I see A.J. Halsey there. A.J. Halsey from LSU. He's a really good safety. Yeah, I'm not even going to think about it. But, Jalen Kilgore. You know what? We can still get a good defensive tackle. But A.J. Halsey at LSU, he's just too good to pass on. Too good to pass on. We got our safety, we got outside linebacker, which we need. I think Styles is going to be an outside linebacker. 6'4", 235. Reminds me a lot of Urlacher. Not just because of the whole safety thing. No, he's really good at moving side to side. Just a high football IQ. The 130th and 168. 168. I'm going to accept it. Ryan Poles loves to trade down in the 3rd and 4th round to get extra picks. We're here at 129. Let's see. We need to get our defensive tackle. And we need an offensive tackle, and there's one right there that I love. Tristan Leigh from Clemson. Tristan Leigh isn't a finished product yet. See that? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but he boasts one of the highest ceilings in the 2026 NFL Draft for a likely non-round price. A distinguished 3-year starter for a competitive Clemson team. And he isn't a finished product yet, which means that his ceiling must be really high. He started the last 3 years at tackle for Clemson. His development upside is extremely high at offensive tackle, but with an explosive power element that translate in close quarters. A transition to guard is also on the table. No, he's gonna stay at tackle. He's got the size for tackle more than guard. Tristan Leigh. Oh, we got the next pick. Oh my goodness. The Lions are offering for the 130th pick, number 155, 203, 211, and 222. I guarantee you Ryan Poles is taking this, so I'm accepting it. Man. You got our linebacker, safety, offensive tackle. We need a defensive tackle, number 3 wide receiver. A cornerback. We're losing Nahshon Wright. Okay. There's a defensive tackle here who is just a beast, and I'll be taking him. Zane Durant from Penn State, 6'1", 290. Zane Durant is on a steep upward after a 3-sack, 11 tackle for loss 2024 campaign, and he has very real first round potential in the 2026 NFL Draft. Measuring in at 6'11", 288. He would be like a Shaq type. Measuring in at 6'1", 288 with arms over 32-inch, Durant has a picture-perfect combination of natural leverage and proportional length, and he combines that with elite first step and gap splitting explosion off the snap. He's a wicked penetrator in the run game who can ID blocking concepts and get skinny through gaps. But he also has impressive lower body power for his size, which he can channel with his natural leverage to stack and slab blocks one-on-one. He's a steal. He's a steal. We got our defensive tackle. I want to sign. I might go after another defensive tackle. And because we're after next season, going into this season, we'll have Dexter and Grady Jarrett. But after next season, in the off season, we're gonna release Grady Jarrett, and we're not gonna re-sign Dexter because Dexter is a horrible run defender, and as a defensive tackle, you want your defensive tackles to be good at stopping the run. Plus, he's not the size. If Dennis Allen was our defensive coordinator when we drafted Dexter 3 years ago, we wouldn't have drafted Dexter because Poles would have, he talks with Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen and whoever our offensive coordinator will be, and he'll be like, Dexter's not my type of guy. The defensive tackles that Dennis Allen are like 6'1" to 6'5" and 300 pounds to 350 pounds. He likes the big guys, the run stuffers that can at least hold up running backs and let the linebackers come in and just finish them off. Alright. 163. Linebacker, safety, offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Oh, I like this guy, Damani Jackson from Alabama. He was a 5-star recruit out of California who tied the state record in the 100-meter dash with a blistering time of 10.25. 6'1", 192. Jackson's freak athleticism was his calling card, but a season-ending knee injury slowed his advance at the college football level. After an up-and-down sophomore season at USC in 2023, Jackson transferred to Alabama in 2024, where he produced his best tape yet by far. Jackson's one-on-one athleticism shines on tape. He can match anyone and everyone with his twitch, foot speed, and reactive coil, and his deep speed ensures no one can stack him and trail. Outside of upside, however, he still leaves a lot to be desired. But you know what? You can teach that. You can teach that. You can't cheat. You can't teach God-given, strength and athletic ability, but you can teach it. In the right NFL environment, he could see quality development. He could be a steal. We need a cornerback. Dylan Everett, cornerback out of Georgia. I've heard good things. Dillon Everett returns as a senior, an established 2-year starter who still carries early round aspirations after joining the Bulldogs' vaunted defense as a 5-star recruit back in 2022. Everett's first season as a starter was up and down, but his potential popped off the screen, and his 2024 campaign was a step in the right direction. At 6'1", 190, with gliding long strider speed, Everett appears most comfortable in the side saddle and trail, where he can position himself to wall off opponents and contend for targets. He flourished as a playmaker and turnover generator with 3 interceptions in 2024, but he still needs to iron out inconsistencies, reducing over top comeback routes and getting off blocks in the run game. For zone-heavy NFL schemes, he's a worthy early round contender, but there's work left to be done. Gosh. It just seems like cornerbacks from the SEC always find a way to be great, really good. Oh man, I don't know. I'm going with Dillon Everett, because we're picking right now again, 168. See, when you trade down like Ryan Poles likes to do, you get a lot of opportunities at good draft picks. This is a deep draft. We need a wide receiver number 3 because we're trading DJ Moore. We're trading DJ Moore, guys. We're trading DJ Moore. And that's the end of it. If I'm wrong, then I'll admit I'll make a video where I was dead wrong. Lewis Bond. Man. I was thinking of Deion Burks out of Oklahoma. Deion Burks first emerged as a third-year player at Purdue in 2023, accumulating 47 catches for 629 yards and 7 scores. He derived that momentum to transfer opportunity with Oklahoma in the SEC, but injuries relegated him to just 5 games of action in 2024. In 2025, Burks returned with a vengeance, quickly establishing himself as the top target for quarterback NFL draft hopeful John Medeer. Burks racked up 225 yards and 2 scores in the first 3 games, and eclipsed the 100-yard mark in a standout performance against the vaunted Michigan defense. That was a fluke. Michigan probably playing like their 4th string. I'm a Michigan fan. Number 1, maybe. Just like Chicago Bears, number 1. I'm going with Lewis Bond. No relation to James Bond. Just in case any of you out there you know what, we're going to re-sign Jordan McFadden, but outside of Jordan McFadden, we don't have a guard that can come in and replace Tooney or Jackson. If one of those guys goes down for a season-ending injury, that would be huge. That would hurt so bad. suck. I want to draft an offensive guard. DJ Campbell, he's a good player. DJ Campbell anchor the interior of Texas offensive line. He started I'm pretty sure this. He anchored the Texas offensive line in 2025 as a 6'3", 321-pound senior who held down the fort at right guard for 3 full seasons. The past 3 years, he's played right guard. I am so big on experience. And I am so big on DJ Campbell, and I am drafting him. We got our linebacker, we got our safety, we got our offensive tackle, defensive tackle, cornerback, wide receiver, offensive guard. Still got 3 more picks left. Also, I don't think I said this in the beginning, I truly believe that we will get Trey Hendrickson or trade for Max Crosby. And if that's the case, then we would have no first round pick this year to move up to number 10 to get Styles, the phenomenal Sonny Styles. So that's why I haven't picked an edge rusher. Just in case you're wondering. If you weren't, then whatever. Oh, we really need a quarterback. Gosh, we need a starting quarterback. Jayshawn Barman from Michigan, 6'3", 248. He'll be an outside linebacker. He was really good. He's ranked 195th. We're picking at 211. I'm gonna take him. He's a really good pass rusher, and he's ranked 195. We're at 211. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. Here, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Chug, chug, chug. Oh my goodness. I like this draft so far. You know, I want to draft tight end. We need, like I said, we don't have any safeties. It's the 7th round. We got Monangai in the 7th round. Poles did. Great scouting. I think we should draft another safety. 6'3", 239. Yeah, he'll be playing an outside linebacker. We got 2 picks left, guys. 222 and 239. I still want to take the best available. But DJ Rogers, 6'3", 242, tight end at TCU. I like him. I like him. I didn't read his bio that PFSN wrote, but I like him. Just trust me. Please, can you trust me for once? You know what we do need? We need a 3rd running back. Wouldn't that be awesome? If Poles hit a home run in the 7th round with another running back. We don't have a 3rd running back. Noah Whittington out of Oregon, 5'8", 203. Oh, Chip Trainum from Toledo. Good player, 5'11", 224. Jamari Taylor from Virginia. Jamari Taylor took his talents to Virginia in 2025 after serving as a standout presence at North Carolina Central, NC Central, and he quickly became a central force in Virginia's ACC runner-up bid. On the year, Taylor amassed 1,062 yards and 14 touchdowns on 222 carries, while earning a respectable PFSN running back impact score of 77.8. Taylor's production highlights his steady floor. So his 1 year in the big leagues, 5'9", 204. Yes. And that's the last of our picks. I think we did a good job. I do. I really do. This wasn't a live special. This wasn't anything you guys were saying, take him, take that. But I felt your presence. Look at these picks. The phenomenal Sonny Styles. Safety, A.J. Halsley at LSU. Offensive tackle, Tristan Leigh at Clemson. Defensive tackle, Zane Durant of Penn State. Cornerback, Dalen Everett from Georgia. Wide receiver, Louis Bonda at Boston College. Offensive guard, who has started the last 3 years at right guard, DJ Campbell out of Texas. Shashawn Barman, edge, Michigan. DJ Rogers, tight end TCU, running back Jamari Taylor, Virginia. I like this. I love this. If we did move up, Ryan Poles would later trade down. If this was what we got and I was looking at, I'd be like, Ryan Poles did it again. Oh, we got a 2027 3rd round pick from Carolina. Ryan Poles. You wonderful bastard. You did it again. You did it again. Anyways, crazy hair. I need to get a haircut. Mr. Conan O'Brien. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I've got 2 subscribers and I love the Bears so much. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing this to become famous. I do it because I've been a fan for 36 years. I love the Chicago Bears so much. It's going to pain me. I live in Michigan. So I would be a Chicago Bears fan living in Michigan whose team resides in Indiana. I just thought about that. Gosh, they better stay in Illinois. I swear. Anyways, please subscribe, like, share. It would mean so much to me. I'm a YouTube underdog. I am. So, just give me a chance. But stay safe on the road, stay warm. Bears for life. Bear down.